Hello, I'm Melissa. Thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be on an easy foundation routine for beginners, so keep watching. To start, go ahead and cleanse your face using whatever cleanser you like. And next, be sure to moisturize. Today, I'm using this Techie Serious Business Moisturizer, and I have already applied this all over my face. But I'm going to add a little bit more because my skin is pretty dry. Moisturizing is a really important step. I know you might think, I have oily skin, I don't need any moisturizer, but it is so important. Having skin that has been moisturized is going to make your foundation apply better. And you can adjust. If you have oily skin, you're going to use a moisturizer that is oil-free and not as heavy duty. And during different times of the year, it also might change. So right now during the winter, I'm having to use a moisturizer with a lot of hydration because my skin has been dry. But during the summer, when my skin might be a little bit more oily, I use a lighter moisturizer. So during different times of the year, you can definitely switch up your moisturizer to whatever is going on with your particular skin. This is Rimmel's Match Perfection 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter in the color Light. What I really like about this product is that it does adapt to your skin tone, and it's also from the drugstore, so it's not very expensive. I'm going to apply this concealer under my eyes and on a few spots on my face first. And then I'm just going to blend that concealer in using a damp beauty blender. Also, if you're doing this on the go in the morning, feel free to just use your fingers to blend in that concealer. It did take me a little while to take the plunge to get a beauty blender. They're not inexpensive. It is a $20 product. However, it does make blending just so much easier that I would say it's worth the $20 investment. And how you use it is you just take this in your sink, run it under some water, and it will soak up that water so that it's damp, and then that's how you use it. You can use it with concealer, you can use it with foundation, people use it with powder, just lots of different things, and you just kind of dab. And it blends the product in. So I would say it's worth it, but for your foundation routine, you could certainly use a brush, you can use your fingers, whatever works for you. For foundation today, I'm using Clinique's Beyond Perfecting in the color Neutral, and this is a concealer and foundation in one. It is very full coverage, and I like it because it's still good for sensitive skin, does not cause me to break out at all. Because this foundation has the concealer in it also, you can actually skip that first step if you do not want to use any concealer and just use this foundation. So to apply this foundation, you will just take the applicator and go ahead and apply some foundation all over your face. And pay more attention to areas that you want more coverage. And then we're taking the damp beauty blender and just patting that foundation into your skin. And this is just going to blend it in. And when you're using the beauty blender, you want to think about kind of pressing the product and the beauty blender into your skin. And that's going to give you a nice blended look. Do this all over your face and take your time to get the foundation blended in really well. The other area that you want to pay special attention to is your jawline, because you do not want your makeup to just end right here. You want to blend it in below your jawline also. So we're not actually applying foundation there. We're just using our beauty blender to pull a little of the foundation down and blend it in. Also, if you get any foundation in your hairline, you can just use a makeup wipe or a Kleenex to just remove any foundation that you got in your hair. So this foundation has really great coverage. This is one coat all on your face, and I think this is a great amount of foundation for every day. If you were doing photos, going to a special event, you could definitely go in with a second coat of foundation. My skin is pretty dry, so I probably would not need any powder, but I know that's not going to work for everyone. If you have more combination, more oily skin, you are going to need some powder. So I do like this Bella Pierre in this banana setting powder. And you can just use any powder brush that you have. And depending on your skin, if you're oily all over, you're going to want to apply a powder all over. If you're combination, you might just want to apply a little powder on your T-zone, maybe a little bit on your chin, any areas that you might get a little bit oily. Or, like I was saying, if your skin is pretty dry like mine is, you might not need to apply any. I am, just for a demonstration, going to apply a little on my forehead, my nose, tiny bit on my cheeks, and a little bit on my chin. For me, bronzer is part of my everyday routine. It does not matter whether it's the summer, whether it's the winter. I have a medium skin tone, and a little bit of bronzer, I just look healthier. My skin looks like it's more glowy, alive, but maybe you only want to use bronzer during the summer. It's completely up to you. I really like this Physicians Formula Bronze Booster Medium to Dark. It has a little glow to it, but it's not overpowering at all. So the brush on this Physicians Formula bronzer is great. You can actually just use the brush that comes with the bronzer, which makes it super easy for on the go. So I go ahead and pick up quite a bit of this bronzer on the brush. And then I'm going to apply it on my cheeks, kind of all over on my cheekbones, and just blend that in. I'm also blending it in here on the side by your temple. And just do the same thing on the other side. Cheekbones all the way up and the temple. And when you think about applying your bronzer, you're applying your bronzer in the places that the sun would actually hit your face. So we're also going to be applying this bronzer on our forehead, focusing it at the top and blending that into the hairline. By using bronzer in this way, we are also contouring the face a little bit without having to actually contour. We're just using the bronzer to do it. So blending that in, focusing it kind of on the top half of your forehead, but then you can blend it into the middle. I also like to use a little bit of bronzer on my nose because the sun would hit it, just to kind of blend everything in. And then also use some of the bronzer below your jawline. This is going to add a little bit of shadow, which is going to make your jawline look better. It's going to look a little bit more defined. And we're also basically using this as like a contour without having to use a contouring product. So just blend that in under your jawline, and then kind of the same thing with foundation, kind of blend it down a little bit also. And then you can apply just a little bit on the chin also, This is one of my favorite blushes. It is Apricot from Bobbi Brown. And you can apply the blush with any blush brush. And for the blush, we just are focusing it kind of right here on the cheeks. And then you can just blend it up a little also. And this apricot blush is just one of my favorite colors that I could just wear every single day. I'm also going to use a little bit of Benefit's What's Up highlighter. This is the tiny size and it is so easy to use. You can just apply a few strokes kind of right here at the very top of your cheekbones. And if you're wanting to use a lot of highlighter, you could also apply a little bit on your Cupid's bow. You can apply a little bit above the brows. Even you could apply a little on your nose if you wanted to. And this is so easy to use because you can just blend it in with your finger. I definitely think this is a great highlighter for every day. I especially like the little travel size because it's great for on the go. And so there we have it. We have the foundation routine, including all of the rest of the face for beginners. And I am going to add brows. And now we have brows. And next, adding some eye makeup. And now we have an eye look on. And finally, I'm going to add lips. And now we have lips. So here is our final makeup look. Thank you so much for watching this video on a foundation routine for beginners. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe for more makeup videos and let me know in the comments below what your favorite foundation to use is. Have a beautiful week. I used one of those 3-barrel kind of curling irons to do my hair. And it was so quick, it was so easy, and I'm totally loving it. My hair is reminding me of mermaid hair.